chair. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Jalene and I'm back. I'm here to have another little chit chat. You know what? Now that we're approaching the end of the year, it's kind of like I get a little anxious. I get like anxiety. One, because hey, we about to enter into a new year. It's like, oh, okay. Two, it's like, did I accomplish the goals that I wanted to accomplish this year? Did I do anything different that I wanted to do? Am I better than what I was the previous year? My birthday is New Year's Eve. So it's like, okay. Also, I'm getting older. It's just like, oh my goodness. So, I basically kind of want to have a chit chat with entering into a new year. Does anyone else get like anxious about it? Like, how do you feel once you get older? Like, I'm about to be 31, and it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm 31. I have friends that's like married with children. I have friends that's just a single parent. I have friends that's, in the same situation as me, like just trying to get things in order. And it's like, okay, once you're a teenager, you look at people like in their 30s and you're like, they old. But once you hit that age, it's kind of like, okay, I don't feel old. I still feel young. I am young. I still feel like I just graduated high school like 2 or 3 years ago. But you think you have so much time, but it's kind of like time literally is like ticking. I came across someone on like Instagram and she was 35 and it was saying about like how age 35 is kind of hard to have children. I'm like, yeah, dog. I'm about to be 35 in a few years. If I want to get it cracking, I need to get it cracking. But I'm like, is my life going to be together then? Like, to be out here having kids, like, you don't want to rush things. I definitely don't want to rush things. I want things to come naturally. I don't want anything to be forced. But those are some things that I do think about, like, once the end of the year is approaching and, I'm not sure, some people didn't watch the previous videos. Like, I just quit my job, like, last week. So I'm so happy about that because I feel so, my mind, I was able to let it sink in. But I'm kind of like I'm good right now. I'm not stressed. I'm not bothered. I'm not worried or anything like that. I got an email today from past boss, but kind of had a little riff for like 2-3 minutes, but I'm just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna see these people no more, so I'm not even really gonna trip. Whatever, bye. So as well as like goals this year, I feel like in the beginning of the year I had so many goals I wanted to accomplish that I did not at all. This year, I did take 2 trips, but as far as like goals and bettering myself and what I wanted to do, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I know I still have a couple more weeks until the year is over. So like today I took time out to really like jot things down and plan some things that I really want to do long term versus like short term. I do need to do like some short term goals because I think it is something good to like focus on and motivate you to do good and to do some things that really make you happy. So it is some short term things that I do need to take care of. But I did take some time aside to start on some long-term goals that I'm trying to take care of in January. Not February, March, April, May, June. In summertime, I'm definitely trying to start like in January. I can't do that to myself anymore. So, those of us that are kind of like putting our dreams and our goals on the back burner, or, things like that. Look, what's your Instagram name so I can motivate you? Because there's so much to be done and there's so many of us that I think we all need to at least attempt even jotting down an idea of something that we want to do and want to accomplish. I think sometimes we get in that mode, like this mode I was in this whole year, like, you know what, I don't want to do it. I want to do it, but I'm going to do it next month. And then next month came, and I'm going to do it another month. Then next thing you know, you're at the end of the year like, oh, snap, I didn't do nothing. Or we kind of just don't feel like we can do it. It's so many people out here that's doing, like, creating their own type of businesses, creating, hey, it's 1,000,001 boutiques, but hey, be that 1,000,002. There's so many people out here with salons. There's so many people out here with extension companies, everything. But hey, they're taking the initiative to do it. Just be the next person to do it. Like, who's to say like yours won't be the next big thing? So I had to get to a point that at least try. At least try. Like, hey, I got one life to live. At least try. What am I gonna lose? What I got to lose? It ain't nothing you can really lose. Like, ain't nothing is, any mistake, any downfall, it's just gonna knock you down, and you just gonna get right back up. It's not like it's gonna knock you down and you're gonna stay down. Look, you get knocked down, you fall down, get right back up, pick yourself back up. And there's plenty of people around that help, like, motivate you and, you know, encourage you to do better. But yeah, I'm just like, goodness gracious, the end of the year's approaching. I got my little notebook to try to get things in order. Also, this book is amazeballs. So that's T.D. Jakes' Destiny, Step Into Your Purpose. I have been reading that book. I got it probably like in the summertime, and I wasn't being a faithful reader. Like, I read a chapter and like put it down. I won't read it again until like 3 months later. But now that I've been reading it and getting into it, I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, that book is amazing. Not to be, you know, some people are thinking like it's so churchy or anything like that. It's still definitely like a good read if you want to just, if your mind is like in a million places and you just want some type of direction into where to go. Like, you know, just finding your destiny and just trying to narrow yourself down, get your mind on one track. Like, that is a really good book to read. Like, it really kind of like steers me from outside things to get me to look at the bigger picture. And that is what I want to look at, the bigger picture, because hey, in the next few years, I definitely want to not be in the same situation I was 5 years ago or 3 years ago. Nothing is wrong with that. That's just, I just want to be in a different place. I want to be in a different space mentally, physically. I want to have a house. I want to travel outside the country. But I need to get myself in a space to be in a mental space to be able to do that. I need to get things in order for me to do that. So that's definitely a good read. But that's basically all I wanted to kind of like chit chat about. 30 and dirty 30 is over. I made it through that. About to be 31 on New Year's Eve. And these are just some things that's been going through my mind today. Like, I just wanted to share and see. I know I'm not alone. I know someone else, you know, kind of experienced the same thing or going through the same thing. But look, that's what this is here for, to kind of get an idea and get someone else's idea on things. So, holla at your girl. Leave me a message below.